Hello, hi.
I'ma keep it rising. Say keep going higher. I 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 keep we keep going higher.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of my surgery videos, breast reduction surgery videos. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Also, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are amazing, and also I hope you guys do enjoy this video. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get approved for breast reduction surgery and the different ways on how to do on how to go about doing your breast reduction surgery. Okay, so first and foremost, I like to give credit and I'd like to give credit and acknowledge this group on Facebook. It's called the Breast Reduction Support South Africa group. Guys, I'm telling you now, if you're considering breast reduction surgery, please go onto that group. Even if it's something that's in your 5-year plan or 2-year plan, something that you're not thinking of doing right now, but if you know that one day you're thinking of doing a breast reduction surgery, please go join that group. It's made specifically for women. In the group, you'll find different women who share their stories regarding breast reduction surgery. But not only that, even for those who haven't gone for their surgery, they share ways on how to help with back pains, ways on how to help with finding the right bras and all of that. So there's a lot of support that you will get from this group. It's a group where you can actually go there and vent about whatever you want to vent about on the group, and you'll have multiple women who are going through the same thing actually be there to support you. So I really do suggest that you go and join that group, and I really thank God that I joined the group when I joined the group, because I found out a whole lot of information. If you go on the group and you search for whatever regarding breast reduction surgery, you will find it. Whatever province, whatever city you are in, you will find it. You can find different surgeons, you can find reviews on those surgeons, you can find different medical aids that actually pay for the surgery. There's nothing you won't find, guys. There's nothing you won't find in that group. Now I would say go and join the group. Now moving on, I'd like to speak about how I got approved and the different ways you can get approved. The first and most important way to get approved when you want to go for breast reduction surgery is to visit a general practitioner, a GP, a doctor. Not go straight to your surgeon. Visit your GP, because if you visit your GP, then you have a record. They'll be able to compile a record that shows, Bana, you've been complaining about back pains or anything related to your breasts, making you need a breast reduction surgery. Because the problem is that if you just go to a surgeon, then you have no one else to back you up. But if you go to your GP, then you have your GP to back you up. She's going to write a motivational letter. Then she's going to refer you to a surgeon. You go to the surgeon. He's going to write a motivational letter. Can you see now you have people backing you up, as opposed to just having your surgeon backing you up? And also with medical aids, they prefer it to be like that. They prefer it to be a doctor that refers you to a surgeon, and then your surgeon also writing the motivational letter. And also, what's also very important if you are on medical aid is to find a surgeon that is normally approved by medical aid. There's some surgeons, even if you go to them, they might work at Netcare, Mediclinic, wherever. They don't get approved by medical aid. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean that they don't do a great job at breast reduction surgery. They do, they just don't get approved by medical aid, if you get what I'm saying. After you've gotten your referral letter from your GP, he or she will refer you to a surgeon, a breast reduction surgeon, closest to where you are, and then you will go and consult with that surgeon. Normally the surgeon will charge you their consultation fee, meaning you're going to have to pay that consultation fee and then claim back from your medical aid. For example, with me, this is how it went. I went to my GP, and then I was sent to the surgeon, and I had to pay 1,000 rands consultation fee with my surgeon, and then I could claim back from my medical aid, but medical aid only like paid back like 300 and something rands. But I mean, it's not 700 rands gone down the drain. It's 700 rands that's planting a seed, if you get what I'm saying. And then after that, the surgeon will look at you and they will tell you if you tell them you want your medical aid to pay. I think one of the other things that they will look at or try to make you consider is, for example, to check your BMI. If your BMI is above 30, they will advise you to lose weight. They will advise you to work out and lose some weight. But in most cases, some medical aids are not really that strict on that. But the best thing that you can do for yourself is to actually start working on losing some weight if you know that your BMI is above 30. Right? At least if you're on 32, 33, then you're on the safe side. But the best place to be is on a BMI of 30. And you can calculate your BMI online, your body mass index online. Just go online, say body BMI calculation, and different sites will allow you to calculate your BMI. Now moving on, after doing that, after making sure that your BMI is in a space, after making sure that your BMI is in a safe range, the next thing you need to make sure is that you're on the right plan for your medical aid, on the right plan within your medical aid. For example, I'm on GEMS, right? And on GEMS, I know it's Emerald that approves it. I'm on Emerald, and then there's also Emerald Value. I know that they also approve it on there. And then there's one that's higher than Emerald. Forgot what it is. I think it's Ruby. They also approve it there. So it's very important to also check that your medical aid actually has a policy that says they approve or they consider paying for breast reduction surgery. Because if it doesn't, then my darling, there's no use sending a motivation to your medical aid. It's gonna come back and it's gonna tell you we don't pay for that, you know. So do make sure that your medical aid does have a policy that accommodates breast reduction surgery. Okay, so now your doctor, your surgeon will send motivation to GEMS. Now, just to tell you guys, I had an advantage because when I was admitted at the hospital in December last year, if you watched my ICU video, you'll know that I had x-rays done on my back. So I had those x-rays to actually prove that my breasts are causing damage to my back. So I think that was another reason why it was so easy for my medical aid to approve it. So get as much information, data, whatever you can get that will help you in getting approved for breast reduction surgery. If you can get an x-ray, get it. If you can get different GPs that you've consulted by for years, telling them about your back pains and your frustrations and all of that, get those. Get a whole lot of those. Get as many things that will help with your motivation. That's the best thing that you can ever do for yourself, because then you stand a higher chance at getting approved. Okay, so now you're on medical aid, right? I'm going to go through the different ways in which you can get your breast reduction surgery through. Now you're on medical aid, right? You go to your surgeon. Medical aid approves your breast reduction surgery. There are some surgeons that will ask for a co-payment. To be honest, sitting right there, I'm not 100% sure what that co-payment is. But in my case, my doctor did ask for a co-payment of 24,000 rands, and it was described or written as surgeon's fee. So we took it as, okay, it's the fee for the surgeon, and medical aid is pretty much paying for your hospital stay and the anesthesiologist, because there's also the anesthesiologist that you need to pay, right? So I was charged a co-payment of 24,000 rands, which you can claim back from your medical aid. We've currently just claimed it back. We haven't gotten a response as to how much they're going to pay back. They're not going to give you your 24,000 rands full. They're not going to give you your full 24,000 rands back. It's not possible. It's not going to happen. But you need to prepare yourself to lose at least 50% of that money that you paid. And then there are some surgeons that don't ask for a co-payment, so you can go to those surgeons. That's why it's very important for you to research different surgeons, and that's why I'm saying, guys, I'm going to keep on emphasizing, join that group, that breast reduction group on Facebook. Join that group, because if you join that group, I will write the name in the description box below. If you join that group, it will save your life. You can search different surgeons, you can ask whatever question and you'll be answered. You can find surgeons that don't charge co-payments, and you can see their work from people that you're actually interacting with within the group. So please do join that group. So you can either go to a surgeon that doesn't ask for co-payment. I only found out that I could have actually gone to a surgeon that doesn't ask for co-payment a bit later on, but I was already comfortable with the surgeon that I had already chosen. And funny thing, I actually never asked for his previous work when I went for my consultation. I don't know how, guys. Don't get faith. I went in there, get faith, and he did a pretty good job. He did a really great job. They're beautiful. So yeah, man, do ask for their previous work. Don't do what I did. I just went in there, get faith. I don't know how and why, but yeah. So do that. Make sure that you know which surgeon you're going to, and also when they write also ask your GP. Your GP will advise you which surgeons charge this and that. But also also you need to also understand that their work is different. I'd be much more comfortable in paying money, if I have the money, for somebody who I've seen do a really great job, as opposed to somebody who I haven't really seen how they do their surgery and all of that, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, so there's that. And then the other way in which you can do your breast reduction surgery is cash. If you're going to pay cash, you go in for your consultation. He tells you, I'm going to charge you 60,000 rands for your breast reduction, and you go in for 60. You pay your 60,000 rands before your surgery, and you go and do your surgery. It's literally as easy as that. There's nothing complicated about it. And then the other way is through medical finance. An example would be your Medfin. If you search Medfin online, you'll see that it's a medical finance, medical loan, where they give you a loan for medical purposes. So you can get it through that. You can do your surgery through that, and then you just pay them back monthly. I'm not sure how it goes, but I'm pretty sure if you go on their websites, you will find exactly how it goes. And then the last option that I have here, which might not be the last option out there, but the last option that I have written down is public hospitals. I didn't know this, guys. I did not know that public hospitals actually do breast reduction surgeries. And there's quite a lot of them that do the surgery. For example, I'm in Pretoria, and I know here in Pretoria it's the Steve Biko Academic Hospital that does it. I think it's George Makari, if I'm not sure. George Makari or Mukari, something like that. That hospital as well, I've heard they also do it there. And then there's a lot of hospitals in Joburg. In pretty much every province, there's a hospital that does breast reduction surgery. So if you know that you don't have the money to do it, and you're not on medical aid, all is not lost, babes. All is not lost. You can go to your public hospital. You do the same thing. You consult with a GP. They give you a referral note, and you go to the breast reduction surgery ward or offices or section in the hospital, and they will gladly help you and book you an appointment for when you can do your breast reduction surgery. But another thing that's very important when it comes to that is that you need to make sure that your BMI is on point, because they're very strict with that. Remember, there's a lot of people coming in for breast reduction surgery in a public hospital. So in order for you to make your process fast, you need to make sure that you're the right weight. And I know it's very hard to exercise when you have big breasts. It's very hard to exercise when your bust is full, and as much as sometimes it doesn't matter how much you exercise, you still won't lose some of your boob weight, and that's not the purpose. But they believe that if you do exercise, you lose some of your breast weight or whatever. And also, I think for also health reasons, I'm not sure, but yeah, man, just make sure that your BMI is on point, so that you don't get sent back to go lose some weight and then have to come back and all of that. So public hospitals is also another option, and I've seen women who've gone there and they have great results. That's why I said, guys, join that group, that breast reduction support South Africa group, guys. It is the plug. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, Jonga, I'm gonna wait for you. Go and join that group. Go on Facebook now. If you don't have a Facebook account, make a Facebook account and go on that group. I'm waiting. Anyway, I hope you all joined the group, because it will help you. It will really help you. I promise you, you won't regret it. And also, seeing many women go through the same thing that you're going through is going to be so motivating for you. It's going to motivate you so much. It's going to help you not to give up. It's going to keep you going. It's going to help you understand that you're not the only one, or help you also deal with certain things that you don't know how to deal with, you know. Just to know that there are other women who are there to support you is amazing, because we all know that up in South Africa, the only people we have is us women, and that's why it's very important for us to stay united, you know. Okay, this is not a unity speech, but anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys about all of this. Don't forget to post your questions in the comment section below if you guys have any other questions, if you would like me to answer anything else. Yeah, you can also send me a DM on Instagram, on Facebook, if you have any other questions and you just don't want to ask them in the description box below. You can also email me your questions, because I am going to do a Q&A for this whole series where I answer questions that people have, so please do send in those questions. Also, that is the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, guys, please don't forget to do that. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Yes, boo. Don't forget to like. Yeah, man, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I hope you guys learn something from it. I know I'm speaking really fast because I'm trying to get all this information in one video, but yeah, man, hopefully I'll get more information into the next video that I'm going to do. It's going to be more detailed. I'm going to be showing pictures, I'm going to be showing videos, boo, huh? I'm going to be showing guys a whole lot of stuff about the surgery and my experience. So I hope you guys like this video. I love you guys so much. Goodbye.
I'ma keep